Good afternoon, everyone. As promised last week, here's my gaming video of the Surface Pro 3. I do apologize a lot for the glare in the background. Unfortunately, it's kind of bright inside of here and I don't have any shades, and of course the Surface Pro 3 has a very glossy screen, so we will just have to deal with that. But I do want to, use this afternoon to talk to you guys about gaming performance and on the Surface Pro 3. So here I have Steam up, and I've got a couple of games installed, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Dota 2. We're going to start off with Counter-Strike Global Offensive and Dota 2 first. And I also have the Intel Extreme Tuning utility up, which would tell me when and where, the CPU is being throttled and what the clock speeds are like for the GPU. So as you can see down here, the graphics run at around, they default to 600 megahertz on average, or 599 megahertz on average. So why don't we go ahead and boot Counter-Strike Global Offensive up. Alright. Please also note I have fraps running in the background. So let's go over settings. For video settings, I have set the resolution to 1440 by 900, which is a 16 by 10 aspect ratio. There are some black bars on the top and the bottom. I was unable to force it to a 1440 by 960, which is 3 by 2, but oh well. And I have everything else here is all the advanced video options are pretty much set to low, the exception of anisotropic filtering and vertical sync, which I have set to double buffered. So why don't we go ahead and jump into a online game. And please note, I'm not really all that good at Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and given that I'm trying to record a video right now, I'd probably be even less good. So, Italy. Alright, so about... oh, I can continue now. Okay, so about 30 frames right now. I'm spectating because I just joined the game. Not ideal, but it does work. And I can jump to 60 in parts. Alright, let's go buy my gear. And yep, let's go. So around 50 frames, 60 frames around here in a less open area. Oh, fuck you. Why do you have to throw a flashbang like that? Alright, killed somebody. Oh, and I died. So far, though, the frame rate is actually not bad for these sort of settings, and the game actually looks pretty good. I'm not sure how it would be like on more open maps, so like Aztec or whatever, but I think it's fine if you keep your expectations low. Alright, so why don't we try to quit and try to find another map, maybe? See how the performance is like on there. Alright, let's play... let's say active duty maps. Alright. Nuke. Honestly, I haven't played Nuke much, even during my Counter-Strike days from yesteryear. And yeah, the fan is pretty much going on like a mofo in the background right now. Alright, let's go. Counter-terrorists. Oh, warm-up. Great. Hey, this isn't... Is this DE Nuke? Oh well. Alright. Oh. Match starting for real now. Shit. Alright, let me get my Desert Eagle out. Frame rate's hovering around 30-ish right now. Playable. I think this is DE Dust, not Nuke. Okay. Oh. Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm not really good at recording and playing at the same time.
Counter-terrorists win.
Alright, how about one more round? And then we'll probably conclude the video. Fuck, where's the bomb? Must be the other site. Oh shit, I'm dead. Ah. Alright, I think you guys get the idea. So let's go check out the Intel Extreme Tuning utility to see what the throttling is actually like. Alright. So as you can see, the up here is like around where I started the game, and the CPU temperature ramped up to around 80 degrees centigrade, while the graphics frequency ramped up to around 900 megahertz, and then the graphics frequency kept on, but that's when the power limit throttling started to kick in order to reduce power to the CPU so that it remains cool. So there is some throttling, but overall, if you're keeping your settings, reasonable, as in you're trying to play on all high settings and not at the native resolution of this thing, then you should, I think you can definitely game on a Surface Pro 3, at least with Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So that's it. So with regards to Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the frame rate was around 30s-ish, definitely playable. If you are planning to compete and be competitive, I would recommend getting something else so that you can push 60, or you can lower the resolution a little bit. But overall, I think, despite what people have said about the throttling, it's not really as, it's definitely there, but it's not really as bad as people say it is. As long as you are cognizant of the fact that this isn't an actual gaming machine or anything, and the fact that it's a mobile device running a low voltage CPU. So overall, I find Counter-Strike Global Offensive to be pretty playable on the Surface Pro 3 at all low settings and at a resolution of 1440 by 900. Or if anyone can get it to be forced up to 1440 by 960, I would really appreciate it, because I hate those black bars. So Dota 2 is up next, and I will make another video for Dota 2. Thank you for watching.